Hi guys, this is Excel Sniper, and today I'm bringing you the top 5 best score streaks, in my opinion, to use. And I'm going to judge these score streaks by how fun they are, how hard it is to remove them, and how useful they are in terms of damage and, how much it helps you. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I am going to nominate, or not really nominate, but kind of select the Lodestar, the VTOL Warship, and the Warthog. These 3 aerial-based score streaks are dominators of the aerial battle, literally. Now, the Warthog is very hard to be defeated by missiles, and it is very hard to keep track of, since it goes off the map like miles away. Really, I've tried to hack this thing with my black hat. It never worked. It's pretty much too fast. Unless you've got a good location, and unless you've got blind eye, it's not going to work for you. It's a very powerful one, even though it requires around 14 kills if you don't have any boost of your scores. But it's well worth that 14 kills. VTOL Warship is kind of like basically the Warthog, just you control it. But it doesn't go around the map by strafe runs. It kind of can relocate itself on your order, but it's kind of like, well, there's a machine gun on it so that you can track targets easily on it with it. And it has missiles so that you can really devastate an entire area. I just love this thing, and it is kind of like easy to take down since it doesn't really move too much, but really you need, I think, 2 black hats and a missile, or the other way around, or yeah, basically that. So it has 2 flares and then the last one destroys it. It's very powerful. The Lodestar, I'm not really sure if it has 1 flare or 2 flares, but it's definitely powerful. Basically, you can shoot missiles at the ground that you control remotely, and it's very powerful and it's very, very fun to use. However, it is quite noticeable since it's basically a large flying triangle. And the next 3 are more support score streaks. It's the UAV, the Hunter Killer, and not the Hunter Killer, what am I talking about? The UAV, the Counter UAV, and the Orbital Reset. And well, the UAV is basically what it does. Is it shows enemies on the minimap. That's what it does. Little red dots on your minimap. And quite useful when you're trying to go for a bloodthirster or something with a gun that you're not very good at, but you want to get that diamond camo. So yeah, it's quite useful for that. It's a quite low score streak, so it's kind of like good. But the only bad thing about it is that it can get shot down very easily. Very easily. I mean, it's quite noticeable. And it doesn't have any flares. Counter UAV? The opposite of a UAV. It destroys... It doesn't really destroy, it jams your minimap. And guess what? It even destroys the Orbital Reset's minimap. That's crazy. And it's just pretty awesome that you can have something like this. But again, it's quite noticeable. And it doesn't really show you where the enemies are, it more like disables the enemy minimap. So it's kind of like an attacking score streak. Basically, if there's like someone who you hate and always kills you, just activate a counter UAV and say like they have an orbital reset or up or something, then basically not going to see where you're actually coming from. Quite useful. Last really is the orbital reset. Shows both enemy position and direction on the minimap and cannot be shot down. this is powerful as hell. Even though it takes 12 kills if you don't have a kill booster, or sorry, score booster on you. Basically, when you get more points for each kill, or if you don't get points via any other way. But it is still well worth it. And basically, in some places in Black Ops 2, you don't really know when the enemy is coming for you or if they're attacking one of your teammates with the UAV. But now you can kind of like work out if they're coming for you or your friends. So say like you two are in a party together, you could kind of like alert your friend if he's trying to go for a bloodthirsty or something for a gun that he's not really good at and he wants to get diamond for his guns, basically. Yeah. That's kind of like it. And this was my top 6 list of best score streaks in Black Ops 2, really. But I know this was kind of like short, but it's kind of like good, you know. And that sounded a bit weird. Yeah, it's kind of like short, it's kind of like good. So, I was trying to say this is what I think is good. And if you don't realize, I sorted this into support and offensive. So the first one, the Warthog Loads and the Vital Warship, were the offensive, and this is the support, the UAV, the counter UAV, and the orbital VSAT. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.